Fennekin Comm Day in Pokemon Go is going down on Sunday, so we're going to go over all the top tips to help you maximize out on the event in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Fennekin Comm Day on Sunday, the 21st, from 2 until 5 p.m. local time is going down. So it is now time to debut the shiny Fennekin in Pokemon Go. Just remember the bonuses of the event will include increased Fennekin spawns, which are going to be everywhere, increased shiny rates for that Pokemon. We're going to have 3-hour incenses, every incense obviously except the daily incense. We're going to have 3-hour lore modules, every lore module except the golden lore module. And then the bonus of the day is going to be 3 times Catch Stardust, which we will talk about here in a tip. And not only that, for those 3 hours, we're going to get 2 times Catch Candy, 2 times the likelihood of getting XL candy from catching Pokemon, and not only that, we're gonna get 2 special trades and 50% reduction of trades on the Stardust part, which is very good because you can trade for a whole lot cheaper. And if you do have a specific Pokemon, maybe a shiny that you do not have, you guys can use this time to be able to get that Pokemon for a 50% discount, which is beneficial if that's what you want to choose to do. But just remember, in Pokemon Go, patience will always pay off exponentially as opposed to rushing to try to get a shiny and paying a premium for that shiny. And just to let you guys know, I will be at Centennial Park in Nashville, and we are going to be doing a couple giveaways, including some Elite Trainer Pokemon card boxes. So I definitely hope to see you guys there. I will be there at 1:45 on Sunday to start getting ready for the day. See you guys out in Nashville. So with that said, let's get getting my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is all about prepping and getting ready right now because you guys need Ultra Balls and Great Balls. I'm just gonna come out and say it because we have 3 times Catch Stardust is one of the biggest things to start preparing for in Pokemon Go. So you're gonna wanna play really hard, play really fast, and that helps out with having Ultra Balls and Great Balls because you can catch Pokemon faster. They're not gonna be able to break out as easily. And if you can go even further than this and use the AR catch trick, if you wanna see that video, check it out up here. You basically turn on your AR mode and you're able to walk a whole lot faster and catch more Pokemon frequently because you don't have to wait for them to pop up and then kind of scoot back, and then you can throw the ball. It's literally as soon as you click that Pokemon, boom, you encounter it and you can throw the ball immediately, which is very, very beneficial, especially for the Stardust boosted days. So we have that. If you want to use Pineapple Berries, you can, but I'm going to suggest that you guys don't because it slows down the amount that you can catch. It is actually a hindrance to playing, and we're already getting 2 times Catch Candy, and we're going to check out on Saturday if Delphox is going to be worth your time, energy, and resources to power up. So at the same time, it's like you kind of have to go like, what's worth more? Is it the Stardust or is it the Fennekin candy? And for my recommendation for you guys is that the Fennekin candy is less valuable than is the Stardust. So not only that, if you're gonna skip over that, I would suggest that you guys come in with at least 30 golden raspberries because that will help you catch the shinies faster in AR skip catch trick mode, right? So you can throw a golden raspberry, throw an Ultra Ball out, and you're pretty much guaranteed that you caught that because they boost the catch rates of these starters, which are normally pretty hard to catch. And let's talk about 2 more things that you can start acting on now is getting gym coins because you are going to need 6-star pieces for the entire 3 hours. 2 for every hour because it's the 3 times Catch Stardust, very valuable, which also leads me to you're going to want to have 12 12-kilometer eggs and put them on a little bit beforehand, maybe the day beforehand, and start walking them. Don't go over 2 kilometers left, so you don't want to go over 6 because you could actually adventure sync and push those. And then once the day starts, obviously you're going to walk those to hatch those on your star pieces, and that will yield you in approximately 85 to 90,000 Stardust. So with that said, one more thing, clear out your bag, get your bag ready, get away all those Pokemon that you do not need, do not want, that are holding down your bag. Check out this video to help you prep, which is going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be all about leading up until the event. So as we are getting in there, we're going to talk about midnight as we cross over from Saturday into Sunday. You do not want to complete any field research in the area that you're going to be playing because those field research tasks will switch over to Fennekin at 2 p.m. If you complete them, they will not be available for you. Number 2, you do not want to catch any Pokemon 30 minutes before 2 o'clock, so about 1:30, because all of those spawns are going to switch over into Fennekin, which will give you more Stardust and shiny potentials. Number 3, the PvP IVs for Delphox in the Great League is actually ranked pretty bad, but it's a 0, 11, 14 if you guys do want to know for right now. And in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked a 1, 15, 15 for you guys to be able to have. And the IVs in the wild for field research will be 440. From level 30, if it is not sunny weather, it will be 881 as the only guaranteed 100% IV in the wild because that's the max level and the max CP that you can combine. Every other one and every other level can be different. You could have one that's a level 24, but it will have the same CP as the 100% IV, but it could be a different level and make it not. And if it is going to be boosted with sunny weather, the only guaranteed 100% IV will be 954. So those are the IVs to look out for, which is then going to lead us to our tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be the start of the event. So we have megas that we can put on to earn us more XL candy and more candy and the like. So which megas can we use? Any fire type mega. There are multiple fire type megas out there. We can use either of the Charizards, either one that you do want to go for. We can use Primal Groudon, which does cover fire as far as one of its 3 boosted, but the important thing is that you have a mega level 3. So whichever one is a mega level 3 for you, I suggest you use that. We can use Houndoom, we can use Blaziken, and those are our mega choices for the day. But remember, the key is that it is a mega level 3. So right before the day starts, mega your Pokemon, go after it, get all that XL candy. I'm also going to suggest that beforehand you have timed up some best friend interactions, ultra friends and great friends, and have everyone hitting them at the same time. You can use one lucky egg. It's a great time to be able to do so because a lot of people play consistency on these days, but they may not be as consistent for every other day. So this is a great time to be able to capitalize on that. And then obviously as soon as the event starts, you put on 6 star pieces, you go down in your bag, you touch 1 star piece, you can touch it 6 times by scrolling down in your bag, and you can get it rolling like that. And then obviously hatch all those 12 kilometer eggs to get you even more Stardust. And let's not forget about our field research tasks, because you guys are going to want to realize all of those stacked up ones that I've been recommending to you guys, like Chimecho, like tier 2 evolution Pokemon such as Machoke and other things like that, Donphan and other event Pokemon. So whatever you have stocked up in your field research that you guys do have that's going to yield you extra Stardust, now would be the time to go through and make sure that you clear that stack, because we can start stacking it up again for the future. And remember, you can get 100 in there. So with all that said, now let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be a quick one, because just a reminder, sunny weather is going to be the boost. So if you do have sunny weather, or you are close to a place that does have sunny weather that you know of in the game, I suggest you guys travel there, because it's going to yield you more Stardust. Very important. And don't forget, at a minimum of the skip animation catch trick, if you want to check that up here, or I already referenced the AR catch trick earlier in the video to check out as well, which is then going to lead us into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be all about evolutions and the finish of the event. So if you are with somebody that you have been playing with and you guys want to swap a bunch of Fennekins, you can do so. Just remember, on Saturday I will release a video that's going to talk about, is Fennekin as Delphox going to be worth your time, energy, and resources to power up as a meta fire attacker with a brand new move, Blast Burn, or it's also going to be getting mythical fire as well. And we will see if either of those are going to bump it up in PvP to make that worth it as well for you guys. So definitely stay tuned to that. So trade them all, do a couple evolutions for the shinies, because the future people may want the shiny Delphox or even shiny Fennekin. Save a few, but I would suggest probably transferring the rest, because it's not going to be a very, very desirable shiny in Pokemon Go. It's not a game changer like Blaziken because of its mega, and Charizard because of its mega and its decently powerful attacker as well. That I know of right now, but that could change. That's why you want to stay tuned to that Saturday video. So that's going to do it for Fennekin, Comm Day, and Pokemon Go. Utilize the Stardust boost to your best of your ability, and just remember, after the event, you can do Braixen raids all the way from 5 until 10 p.m. for a grand total of 5 hours, and you can also evolve for this entire 5 hours. You will have Fennekin spawning for 30 minutes after those raids, but just remember, they have the exact same shiny rates, but the bonus of the 3x Catch Stardust will no longer be there. And just remember, Braixen is going to be a fire Pokemon. It will be weak to water, rock, and ground. 1036 will be the 100% IV for level 20, or if it is weather boosted in the sunny weather, 1295. As a level 25 100% IV, remember, it cannot be shiny, but I suggest, even if you don't plan to do any more than this, do at least one of these raids to add it to your unique medal and call it a day if that's all it is to you. So thank you guys for being here as always. To all of my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody take your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.